Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Chronicle of Innsmouth. And we are finally in that infamous town, guys. We were able to escape the trials and tribulations in Newburyport. And this place has an awesome look to it. Now, from how I understand from the developers, they went for kind of a comedic LucasArts vibe at the beginning, but once you hit Innsmouth, it goes Lovecraft in a big way. And I love that lighting. So, let's go ahead and explore some. We've got the bus, we've got the Gilman house, alley, groceries. Oh, that's the First National. Now, we should be able to find someone in there who doesn't have the Innsmouth taint, if they follow the story. We've got a fountain. It's a weird toad-like figure. Despite the foul stench, the water seems very clear. Go to front door. I beg your pardon? We've got alleys. Is this the Order of Dagon? Closed. At least there's sanitation, actually. Disturbing. Can we talk to him? Yeah, he seems a shady character. I don't want to get any closer. Oh, that is... Look at him. I don't know if you guys can see it because of how dark it is, but there's someone in the background just staring. That's very creepy. And we've got another alleyway. That looks like a manhole. I don't think so, though. Okay, should we go ahead and... Yeah. Let's go into Gilman House first. Oh, wow. Totem pole. That's exotic. Yeah, you're telling me. It's an enormous fishing trophy. And the door rustling in the wind. And that must be Charlie Gilman. Can we talk to Joe? Excuse me.
Didn't I just say that the next bus for Newburyport leaves tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow. But I really should be getting on my way to Arkham.
Then you'll have to wait.
Yes, wait.
There's something I need to take care of first. It'll take me about 2 hours.
Yes, 2 hours. At least. Okay, I'll take a stroll around your cozy little town for the meantime. Key case. Anchor. I don't think we want to go upstairs just yet. Shall we try a deep dark alley where I have no idea about the town's layout? I could get hopelessly lost. Good call. Let's try the First National so we find someone of a non-fishy variety. Awesome. Okay, before we talk to him, and I forgot his name. Cans? Show. Nice. Old-timey radio. Fruit counter. Fish counter. I bet that's a very popular selection here. Sundries. Cans. Newspapers. Cigars, cigarettes, and tobacco. And a flashlight. Hello. Is that the latest model of electric flashlight? Yes, but it's not for sale. I use it when I have to go into the warehouse. The power is out back there. What kind of goods do you sell here? We have a little bit of everything. Drinks, food, magazines, souvenirs. Tell me what you need. I'll have a look around. Take your time. Yeah, let's keep on talking. You don't come from around here, do you? Actually, no. What tipped you off? The way you look. So, you notice something strange about the folk around these parts? Folk here have a peculiar look. I'm from Arkham. The store I work for has subsidiaries everywhere in New England. Unfortunately, I was sent here. Tell me about Innsmouthians. I've never heard it said like that before. Regarding their habits, the peculiar look. What can you tell me about the townsfolk? Well, they are not talkative with strangers. I've noticed that. They never leave Innsmouth unless in the direst need, and they're not interested in any of the comings or goings of the outside world. And neither, it seems, is the outside world interested in Innsmouth. And there's little to be interested in here. The townsfolk make their living from fishing, and their only recreation seems to be swimming. And everyone in town seems more than able to compete in that arduous sport. Really, this doesn't exactly look to me like the ideal location for a swimming tournament. They are very religious, though in a different way. What do you mean? They follow a cult called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Well, tell me about the Esoteric Order of Dagon. I can tell you very little. Reverend Wallace of Arkham strongly advised me against attending the Innsmouth church. He said that the strange ceremonies they perform there are not suitable for a Christian. It was not really all that difficult to follow his advice, actually. Nobody here talks about their religion, and I myself witnessed some outsiders ushered violently away for lingering in front of the church. I think I saw the church from the bus. It looked quite ominous to me. You got that right. Do you know the reason behind the peculiar look of the townsfolk? It seems to be some sort of hereditary progressive disease affecting the bones and skin. Maybe it's caused by their isolation from the outside world. You only ever see young people about town. Ever since I've worked here, I've never seen an elderly person. Perhaps the advanced stages of the disease force them to become shut-ins at home. I cannot even begin to imagine what they might look like. It's been about some months that I haven't even seen Barnabas Marsh about. I've only ever seen one man who does not bear the curse of Innsmouth on his face, and I speak of the old drunk Zadok Allen. But he's out of his mind. Faded jeans. Now, did we ask about the Esoteric Order? Oh, okay. Regarding Zadok. Tell me about the crazy old man. Well, his name is Zadok Allen. He has many of his own crazy theories to explain this town and its folk. Sadly, nowadays he drinks way much more than he talks. Same thing. Okay. What about Innsmouth itself? Man, we can just get all the intel here, can't we? Do you know anything about a refinery? There's an old abandoned factory near the swamps. I don't know what they did in there. Sometimes I walked by it on the stroll home. The entrance is shut tight with a chain. I swore that I heard strange sounds coming from inside. Maybe it was all in my head. You hope it was all in your head. Do you know anything about the Marsh family? They are one of the most famous families here. And probably the richest, too. I don't know much about them. They're not seen around all that often. The old Barnabas Marsh used to come here with his chauffeur. but it's been some months since I last saw them. Was his chauffeur a huge guy in a black coat and hat? Oh, yes! Rude and threatening, too? Sometimes. It must be the same guy that threatened the librarian in Newburyport. Melvin, my brother, works there. I wonder how he is. Now that you mention it, he hasn't called in a while. I'm sure he will. Soon-ish. Do you know anything about Devil's Reef? I only know that it's a natural formation barely jutting above the waterline. It's located about a mile off the coast. You can see it from the piers, but you can also see it from a distance from behind the square, too. And what about your warehouse? What do you store in the warehouse? Mostly just some sacks of potatoes and flour, some chocolate boxes, and soft drinks. Is there a huge demand for flour and potatoes? No, the folk around here seem to prefer canned food. Well, you have chocolates. They must fly off the shelves. I doubt it. They're probably way past their expiration date by now. Do you think you'll ever sell the drinks? Leave off. They've been in there so long that they must be almost volatile by now. Not even considering the fact that most people only drink booze these days. It's been quite a while since I've had to go back there now that you mention it. So if you really want the flashlight that badly, I'll let it go for $2. Here you go. Nice. That probably saved us some trouble. Always helps to be thorough. And that seems to be it. See ya. I hope to see you soon. Indeed. Okay, can we open the showcase? I'm good. Various pharmaceuticals. Oh, we got a map. I saw a map there. Hey, wait a minute. These papers are way out of date. Look at you, hiding. Excuse me. I'd like to buy this map. Oh, those are a dime. Here you go. Well, thank you, and remember, pay unless you can't, and then don't you even... Oh, darned. That was weird. But we have a map of Innsmouth now. It's a map showing points of interest. There's an old lighthouse to the north, a church to the east, and waterfalls and marshlands to the west of the square. Awesome. Well, that should be able to help us out. Hello there, citizen. I would feel uncomfortable. So, ooh, the people have increased. Shall we head through the front door? Still closed. Oh, go to piers. Well, there's Devil's Reef in all of its glory. And we've got a lighthouse. Broken spotlight. A signaling spotlight with a jury-rigged sound system. It looks like a small speakers in the compartment. I'll take it. I wonder if it could still work. And this is why people will eventually want to kill you, sir. And I really doubt we could head anywhere else here. A tiny speaker. Okay, everything leaves back here. Shall we try alley again now? There's a waterfall. We've got swampland, which is probably not a good place to go. And yeah, we're not gonna... That's not how that's gonna work out. Oh, this is so creepy in an amazing way. Got another alley that leads to the piers. So now we get to walk the streets of Innsmouth. Ah, here are the piers proper. Go to church. This is probably not the church we need to go to. This is the Esoteric Order of Dagon? Yeah, let's hang out here. What could go wrong? Try as I might, I can't open it. Rubbish pile. It's a pile of rubbish. There's a broken gramophone in the pile. Maybe its horn could come in handy. Ah, okay. I see what we're gonna be doing here. That was convenient, though. And we got these little these pathways are what's freaky. And did we go this way? That must be Zadok, who is out of booze. Now I'll have plenty of patience for this guy. A bum drinking on the street? Well, this looks kind of familiar. But he's drinking whiskey. That's impossible to come by these days. That's right, we're in Prohibition times. Excuse me.
Everyone blames Zadok. If only they knew what Zadok knows. Zadok's not crazy. Believe Zadok. They are not like you and Zadok. They're different. You don't believe Zadok, do you?
I want...
Zadok knows how to keep his secrets. Don't pressure Zadok. Zadok can be trusted. You know? Right? Zadok is out of whiskey. Oh God. How could Zadok go on without whiskey? Zadok doesn't want to remember.
That's not good. Let's see what's down this alley. Hey, any of you guys with the noises have whiskey? Can we make a run? Interesting. So that's the actual pier proper. We go lookout. Excuse me, sir, are you taking a pee? He seems intent on looking out to sea for something. I don't see anything out there. Something fishy about this guy. I'd rather not speak with him. Well, we will just keep on exploring then. Now this will probably take us to the other side. Yes, indeedy. Now the question is, do we want to try out for the swamp? The swamp will probably kill us. But let's see. Oh. We can walk around to the rest of the lighthouse this way. Okay. That's a solid door. Use key 237. That wouldn't help. I can't open it. It's like the end of Shutter Island all over again. Well, actually, no. When they did that, I'm not going to spoil it. Go to Plaza. Where does this take us? Oh, okay. Well, let's keep going this direction then. Ah, the refinery. And the game just auto-saved, which is never a good sign. Let sleeping dogs lie. Oh! Okay, well, you know what? I've got nothing. So we know not to go that direction. I get chewed on. Like a frog toy. And go to bridge, which leads... So it's basic, we can get to everywhere relatively quickly. Which is good. Which is very good, actually. So let's head down to the back into town. And one thing I would like to do is check and see if our guy's okay at the First National. Okay, he's alive. That's nice. And wasn't there a warehouse behind here? Nope. Just Zadok. And no whiskey. Can we actually head upstairs without getting yelled at?
Where are you going?
Alright. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. We have given... Well, we haven't actually... Is there alcohol in the general store? Probably not. Though it is something we should probably go ahead and ask him. I want to buy some whiskey. Oh. Airway, anke, aye, itge, umse, iskiwe. I see you are not versed in Pig Latin. Psst. Yes? I'm wondering, maybe, do you have that, what? That very spirit of the... Oh, I'm saying that in my voice. The past, present, or the future one? The distilled one. You know that's illegal, right? Really? Since when? Since about 7 years ago, when all drinks over 0.5 alcohol were banned under the Prohibition Act. Interesting. But I can pay and I wouldn't talk. We can't serve such needs here, but I have heard rumors. I'm listening. In the swamp area, there's periodically a coming and going of little boats. Some say they are smugglers. Be careful. They're not the kind of people you would wish to meet in a dark alley. There's no one in this town I would like to meet in a dark alley, except for, like, him. And maybe Zadok, which I have met in a dark alley. And that's the lookout. Which I think means business is about to pick up, guys. I'll go ahead and end it here, and we'll see what happens next time. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.